Hello, chat. I have returned. Early stream today, actually, because of the current ongoing weather. I didn't have to do some of the after work stuff I normally have to. So we are instead going to be exploring a bit of the new Dead by Daylight patch. So they did some pretty good updates. They made it so that while you're queued for a match, you can still like browse the menu and stuff better than like previously you couldn't see your missions and do all other sorts of stuff. But now if you're queued, you can still do that, which is a nice change. The bigger stuff is like in match. Now you have an indicator on the left for the survivors on what your teammates are doing. So if they're working on a generator, you'll see an icon there, which is great. But the biggest one is there's like there's indicators for who is currently in chase. But that'll help a lot for knowing what's going on as like a solo survivor. So that you know better whether you can like safely stay on a generator because someone is currently in chase. Should also help close the gap a little bit between solo survivors and survive with friends. It's a really good thing. The other big thing is they released a new tome today, which I should probably pick up the missions for. Unhook or chase, okay. That's fine. So yeah, I mentioned how it seemed like there was a really long delay in between when the last tome ended and now. I just didn't feel all that motivated to play because there wasn't anything to work towards, but now there is. So, and here's the new rift. I haven't looked through the cosmetics yet, so I'm just gonna take a quick gander. It looks just okay. The knight. I guess that's a goldenish armor. It's fine. A neat red gun for Deathslinger. I kind of like that. New hair for Kate. I kind of like it. If there's like an alt color one that has like a different color hat, like I'd probably like it even more. Maybe there will be at the very end of the pass. These pants, yep, pants for Claude that look okay. Another hat for Deathslinger, not a huge fan of that one. Don't care about that cleaver for Nurse. Ooh. But there's the shirt for Claude, and I actually kind of like that. That's interesting. Forester gear. Yeah, I kind of like it. This is Deathslinger all in red. That's also kind of nice. You have it with like the new red gun. Claude hairstyle. Okay, Jonas. I mean, I guess those are some pretty interesting shorts. Could be a fun meme. Different sword there. Skirt for Kate. Nothing thus far like super standing out to me. Jonas's like heart outfit will be pretty funny. Okay, that's kind of a bizarre head for the nurse. Oh yeah, that's one of the patch changes that I didn't mention. Nurse got an add-on overhaul, so she no longer has distance or recharge add-ons, which is a big deal because those made it so hard to predict and play around what the nurse could do. And then also her attacks no longer count as like basic normal attacks, so they can't apply things like Sloppy Butcher or Starstruck. Huge fan of that. Like, she'll still probably be the strongest killer in the game, but they definitely nerfed a lot of her interactions and her, like, unpredictability. Interesting built there for him. It's a decent shirt for her. Kind of like that mask. Okay, this is probably the first thing in this pass that I actively like quite a bit. Is this this outfit? I feel like it's pretty different from most of the other Legion ones. Ooh, I like that one too. I used to play a lot of Huntress, and that's a nice one. I like that. Okay, jean shorts. Interesting outfit here. Not sure how I feel about it. Ooh, that's an interesting face mask too. Looks kind of odd. Huh. That's interesting. Any other exciting things? Not really. And here are all the recolors. So that's nice. Another recolor for the Huntress outfit. I do like the Huntress outfit quite a bit. A couple of the cosmetics were okay. I think I like the recolor of that more. Yeah, that's better. And the Legion outfit as well, I liked quite a bit. Unfortunately, it does not look like there's a recolor of the Legion one. But okay, enough of that. We're gonna hop into game here. So we have to unhook 6 survivors, must unhook them safely. Playing the classic Dwight. And there's currently a Lunar New Year event going on, where if we grab some, I think that's what it's for anyway, where if we grab some red envelopes, we will unlock cosmetics at the end of the game and like bonus blood points and stuff. Oh, goodness. I've been so tired recently, chat. That's the biggest reason I actually did not end up streaming yesterday, which I think is the first time all month that I haven't streamed like within a 24-hour period. But yeah, I just, when I got home last night, I just passed out and then didn't like wake up till 4 a.m. So that's why I was not here. I was very tired. And I am still tired. So we'll see how long I can keep this up, but it seems like it might be an exciting batch, so I definitely want to hop in and test it out. Especially, like, I play so much solo Survivor that I definitely expect it'll be, like, a huge change to know what's happening to my other teammates. Especially, like, stealth killers, I could see them taking a pretty big hit on how powerful they are here, and just because you'll know if someone's in chase with a stealth killer, and therefore you don't have to play as safe around being ambushed during that time. I almost forgot I believe you have to select the red envelope. Looks like I have some from the previous year still stacked up, so So yeah, our biggest side mission is just to grab a red envelope during the game so that we can get our cosmetic, and then just test out the new system. That's a lot of red envelopes. Yeah, I'm glad they finally did an update though. So like I said, I was not as motivated as I usually am to play because there just wasn't, like, I knew this stuff was coming, which I was hyped for. There just wasn't a new tome with new missions either, so. Okay, oh, I forgot. They also reworked the Eyrie of Crows to be a more even map, so it's smaller and more compact. Yoink. It appears to be the Wraith. Do you see those little legs next to her portrait? They're gone now, so that means he's no longer in chase. Oh, she's back in chase. Now I don't have to be worried about him ambushing for the time being. Yeah, especially against stealth killers like the Wraith. I think this information is like hugely helpful. I shifted off onto someone else. We're currently halfway through a gen, so. Ooh. So it appears that Junebug must be healing currently. Our other teammates on a gen. Yeah, that's nice that we can know what's going on. He may have shifted off. Okay, he's back on. Yeah, it's a bit odd with Wraith, because whenever he stealths, he'll go out of chase, technically. Yeah, our teammates are running well on the new map here, though. But we're really in a good position right now, I think. As long as they don't end up, like, going down in basement. Oh, the map still seems decently large, though. They must have just... Okay, so we now know Mans has pain res. What we want to do is finish a gen on, like, this section of the map. If there's one over here. He came around the other direction from what I expected. Kind of bad on me. There was certainly a more safe location I could have did. Okay, Shack pallets down, so we'd be good. We'd do well to remember that. I don't want to head back over to this gen we were on earlier. This middle one. That middle one's just too unsafe. Well, she finished that up. I feel a bit bad that I wasted most of that gen time not doing much. There's the gen right in the middle we can work on here. We do have to worry about this girl because she has a few damage states on her. Guys, pseudo camping, pseudo like maybe tunneling still. Nope, he hit the other girl. Hopefully he stays on her instead of chase down the Nia. We are indeed video gaming. Everything seemed to be running well. Yep. I just recently in the last month started doing this a bit. Ooh, nice flashlight save over there. And I just recently got it to where the performance is working well with the Dead by Daylight and the VTuber model and everything else. How long I've been streaming for? So yeah, just around a month here. Started out just with face cam. Pay attention here. But then yeah, pretty quick I made this VTuber model in VRoid Studio, I believe is what it was called. And yeah, I've just been testing out different things, different games. I'm hoping to do... Okay, that girl's about to go down. Let's try to block for her. It has to be another gen. Nope, doesn't seem like anyone else is working on a gen. Magic. Can I take a hit? We're doing all we can to save that person who's on death hook. She got off, so that's good. So that was a good double body block by our team. Let's just get on the gen. I don't need healed. We just need to finish a gen and get out before this girl gets killed. No, come back. We need to finish this. Yep. Our teammates are definitely working hard to protect there. I'm pretty excited. This game, Dead by Daylight's one of the games I play most, like, free time. I pretty much always have, like, one game that I, like, grind. It's, like, pseudo-competitive. This doesn't have a competitive ladder, but it's still, like, you know, competitive team-based game. There's the exits over there. Actually, now's a good time to heal, so we're just gonna zoom through a heal. And Dead by Daylight's been the biggest competitive game I've played for the last, like, I want to say year and a half, maybe? Okay, we want to stick around. Be prepared to take a hit for this girl. And they did manage to open the exit, yep. And I think we have bullied enough. So yeah, that was a great game on the part of my teammates. It all ran really well. And we managed to stop her from being tunneled. It's about to leave, but nope, the killer had enough. Understandable. In the past, some of the competitive games I've played more are like League of Legends or Hearthstone, Legends of Runeterra, a little bit of Overwatch, stuff like that. I wouldn't exactly call Grand Blue the most competitive. I mean, there's Guild War, but I've only ever like seriously grinded that once. Let's see. So what did the Wraith have? He had the iridescent add-on. Oh, so he could see our gen progress when he was cloaked, and he had move speed. Perks, he had Pain Res, Dead Man Switch, which we saw one time, and Overcharge Pop, which I don't think he ever used, at least not that I saw. Yeah, overall, well run by my team there, though. They just played safe and played well. And that's on the new version of that map, which should be more balanced. Like in the past, that map was very survivor-sided. And we got one of the 10 Lunar New Year cosmetics. Another thing with me streaming is because I have a full-time job uh, and additional stuff to do after hours there. Like, I don't exactly have the most consistent schedule to stream, though I have managed to stream almost every day since the start of the month. Usually between like 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Like that's the start time. Um, but yeah, I've just been trying to get a bit more consistent and just to get a library of content up there and test out a bit of everything. I've been trying to edit. True, when's the official VTuber debut? Well, you know, whenever someone actually decides to hire me, that would be Bog. I mean, that's part of what... I mean, part of it, it would be super cool to do something like that. So that's part of why I'm just getting my foot in the door here, testing it out, seeing if I like it, seeing if I can get a backlog of stuff I've done, basically a resume. One thing I do want to do is I want to go back and edit. I played Inscription on stream, like a full playthrough, and that'd be nice to like cut down more to highlights, because that was a really fun game. Also just nice to look back at my VODs, like DBD, Dead by Daylight here. It's like I really like going back and looking at what I could have done better. Okay, someone used the heart locket, so we're going to Coldwind Farms. I just recently also got a capture card so I can play like console games on stream. I tried Fire Emblem the other day, but that's a bit slow. Like there was an awful lot of exposition at the start that I'm like, wow, this is kind of hard to bounce off of, especially without anyone to actively talk to in the chat. Seeing as I've really only gotten some of my friends occasionally pop in and watch a stream, like 2 to 3 of them. That's about it. Oh yeah, I have to improve the acoustics in this room too. Need to add more stuff to the walls. I always did kind of want to stream, but I didn't have good enough internet until about a month. Well, let me think. 2 to 3 months ago now, I finally moved in to my own place. I used to live with my family, like, oh, how the... that's probably a nurse with lethal. I can't believe she got that hit. I must have changed the music for Nurse. This is really loud and obnoxious, though. So, Nurse, you want to keep as many objects in between you and them as possible. so that they have difficulty deciding how to approach you. That was just bad on my part. I didn't go down instantly, but I did go down pretty quick. Nurse was rough. But yeah, as I was saying, I sounded like pain res. I lived with my family until recently. Finally moved into my new place. They lived out in the country, so we didn't exactly have high-speed internet. Like, it was good enough to watch videos and watch streams and stuff, but not enough to upload and stream. So I'm glad to finally have a chance to at least try it here. It's something I always wondered, like, if we had better internet, like, I probably would have gotten way more into that sort of stuff. Either that or, like, esports. Like, I was very good at League of Legends. It kind of made me wonder, like, if I would have gotten so good at, like, if I could have gotten good enough to really be competitive at a collegiate level. If we just had better internet at home. Okay, she's in chase now. Like, commission Vic for a model one day. Perhaps. Part of the rough part now is that with the, like, new house and everything, it's like expenses are really high. We're still finishing up stuff here. So we'll have to see. I need to look at more of Vic's stuff. I think I've only seen like one model they've done. Ooh. So there's the new mission tracker that in-game shows you the progress on your like current Rift mission. Sadly, Nurse is much harder to take hits for your teammates on. So like last game, we were able to stop the Wraith from tumbling the one person by running behind them, but Nurse can just teleport all over the place, so that doesn't work nearly as well. Gonna try to head this way. That's so rough. Okay, we got the dead heart off at least. So the way to play around Earth is to constantly keep walls in between you and them if possible, so that they don't know where to teleport to. Oh, God. I'm shocked she had the range there. I thought I had outdistanced her. But if they're playing well, like this Nurse is doing a really good job at holding her blinks until she's already walked into line of sight of you. So it hasn't been working the best. It's buying us a little bit of time, but she's pretty efficient. Okay, I just want to run away. I have a med kit, so I can solo heal without wasting other people's time. So I should just head over here out of sight. Leave me, teammate, please. Why are you here? Please work on something else. Especially against Nurse, you can't waste any time. We're gonna hop back on this gen. Where did she go down? Over there. I think I mentioned it, but they did. Sees us. Well, this is rough because we are very high risk for our team currently. So we cannot be the one to go down here. Oh, just barely managed to hit me there. And she managed to outweight my dead hard. I can't believe she managed to blink right on top of me there. Well, we died here. It's really rough. Even though she got a big nerf this patch, I would still say nerf is the single strongest killer in the game. Maybe Blight can outperform her now, but that would be the only one. I've always wondered how DBD characters survive having meat hooks through their skulls so many times in a row. Well, one thing about this game is the killers aren't actually the scary ones. It's usually the survivors that are the true eldritch beasts of horror that will bully the killer at the top levels, at least, it seems. Unless they're playing a super meta killer like Nurse or Blight. Just want to see what's going on here. He's got a very broken animation. Okay, it looks like our team is getting close on the last couple gens. I felt like repairs overall went a bit slow this game, which is rough, because Nurse is just so powerful that it just really makes it difficult. Yeah, DBD in general, though, I would say at the top level, games are survivor-sided, unless the person's playing the, like, strongest, absolute strongest killers like Nurse or Blight. Well, that's unfortunate. That could very well lead to just game over here. Good idea on them to try and trade there. But then that's their death hook, so this probably won't work out anyway. It's just rough. There's really no running from Nurse. Oh. That's about it for me. I'm not that invested in their escape. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to do the red envelopes for the event. What have you been up to recently, Star? Any, I've been oh, I did apparently finish one. What? But I've kind of been following off Grand Blue recently. Actually, gacha in general, like, there's been times I've played like 5 gacha games at once, but recently, like, Grand Blue's the only one left. Just Arknights mostly. Arknights was the other biggest gacha I was playing a lot. I had initially, like, what's it called? I was going for the rainbow medal every contingency contract. But then, in the long run, I fell off because I just wasn't playing the game in between the trimmed medals for contingency contract. Like, the rest of it just wasn't that interesting to me. And then contingency contract also just, I feel like the difficulty and like the victory conditions just became so specific that it was getting to the point where I didn't feel comfortable not relying on guides, at least roughly, to figure out what to do. Because some of them I'd look at the level and I didn't even know where to start. Oh, I think the big one that turned me off it was what's her name? Is it Dusk? The like paint girl? But there was like a map that you had to do like paint bombs to flip the black and white stuff. The black and white paint on the ground to change enemy colors. And that, I was just like, I don't even know how to parse this on my own. I would have to look stuff up, and that kind of like killed my biggest enjoyment in the game was like figuring out the challenge of it. Way back when I played like Fire Emblem Heroes as well, like I liked the little challenges, but then it got to a point where it's like you just have to have like the exact right strat or just very powerful stats to like beat stuff. So it became less fun to just play it on my own and puzzle it out. And I think I just got gacha game fatigue in general. Which, I mean, it's partially a good thing. I feel like I'm playing less gacha now just because I have other stuff I'm interested in doing. Like, I mean, I have a lot of work for IT at a school. And then I'm also helping manage like a after school club for some students. So there's all that stuff going on. And then here I'm trying to do streaming things. This has been interesting. And then I'm also just trying to play more single player games. So I think between all that, like less time for gacha, and it was always just kind of a time filler anyway for me. There's Blight. There was probably a better place for me to go. Head back here. What are these structures? These are terrible. He outweighted Dead Hard twice. Well, that structure is terrible. Like, I think I saw like 2 or 3 of that structure. And that's like, I think, so that palette setup with like no windows or anything, I think that was a relatively recent structure addition to the game, and it's just so weak, so bad, that it's like I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I gotta love looking at the bottom left and seeing that not a single person is on gens. Pain. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, watch the aura, see where he's starting to head. Damn. He got on him immediately too. Already not feeling good about this match. We are making 0 progress. And he's one of the strongest killers, playing quite well. But hey, one thing with DBD is all you need is one really good chase. And that can turn the game around, so you're not the sort to give up. Neither of them are working on generators. Like, what is going on here? Oh, Mr. Killer's gonna come for me. Person's dashing back to the middle. We played that okay. End up not getting hit, thankfully. Hopefully this person makes it. Okay, dude. Like, that's what sucks about Blight. Like, he can be everywhere at once. It doesn't matter. And I don't even dead hard there. I did not think you could make it around that corner. Pain. Yeah. This is the rough part of facing the two strongest killers in the game back to back, when I am also not warmed up. And I just can't believe, like, no one else has barely touched generators either. So, like, this guy has 4 hooks, and we barely have, like, 1 gen complete. We'll see if he wants to tunnel me to death here. That would be the meta play, but he's apparently not feeling quite that mean, thankfully. Okay, it looks like there's not deadlock because that gen is still up. Yeah. As the killer, it's a huge deal to just get one person out early. One of the strongest things you can do. But hey, we finished 2 gens here. I'm not sure if I've really seen... What's her name? Michaela on gens at all this game? Okay, we don't want to do that gen in the corner. We want to go to any of the other gens on the map because that'll just give us better gen positions for the end game. We're gonna hop on this generator. I feel like someone's gonna have to run this killer for a good minute if we are to have any chance. Nope. And that guy just... yeah, that's rough. Because he unhooked, he disabled any protective perks he may have had, so the killer can pick up without fear of decisive strike. He was able to hit without fear of off the record. Yeah, this is very over. We had some minor misplays, but overall I think the killer just... well, I let go of the gen at the exact second a skill check appeared, so now he's gonna rush straight to me. I don't know what to do there. Like, he has too much control for me to... Yeah, you didn't fall for the fake to the pallet. I was kind of being desperate there. This guy's in my head. Yeah. Yep, he outplayed us fair and square. I mean, well, I'm the strongest killer, but still. And we did not remember to grab any of the envelopes, so that's unfortunate. Maybe one of our... oh, maybe I got the cosmetic last time because a teammate picked up my envelope that I brought in. Maybe that's why people are slow to get on gens today. Yep, someone did get my envelope. Yeah, I forgot that's how it works. You get this stuff if another player opens your envelope. Yeah, that would explain why people are, like, slow to start today. Oh yeah, Star, another weird thing I've noticed with the YouTube streaming is that I have something that says concurrent viewers, but it almost always stays at 0 even if I have multiple people talking in my chat. So that's pretty weird. Like I've had 3 people talking in here before and it still says I have 0 viewers, so that's a bit rough. I don't know whether or not someone is like actually here lurking or not. I don't know if YouTube like discounts people that have ad block or something. Either way, it's pretty weird. Overall, though, I still chose YouTube just because I feel like it. As a viewer, I almost never go on Twitch anymore. I prefer just being able to watch VODs on YouTube and stuff, and YouTube does a way better job at preserving those things. And pretty much all the VTubers I do watch are YouTube centered anyway, so that's why I started on this one. On this site. Okay, we're on Midwich this time. It's Wesker, which I would say is the 3rd most powerful killer in the game. So we really do be playing against the good ones today. No easy. Well, the first one was easy. Wraith is not meta at all. He went down really fast. But that's not a very good sign at all. Kind of odd that she's just chilling, recovering there, though, that he didn't pick her up. Okay, he finally went for the pickup. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe the killer was, like, grabbing an envelope or something. Sadly, it looks like the other person has not found a gen yet, and she instantly got hit. What is going on? What is some of this decision making? I need to go for the save. He could very well go down right now. She does. This is... I feel like this is just a lot of poor decision making on the side of our teammates. Why are you running right to him? I'm concerned. At least Dwight finished that other gen. We'll get on this one that's in the opposite corner. Okay. Is she just inting? Is that what's happening here? Or does she have decisive strike and just wants to show it to him? But I really feel like she's probably inting. No decisive strike. Definitely feels like inting. We're gonna grab her off the hook before she can kill herself on it. Then we'll watch her run to her death again. Please come in here and help. No. What are both these people doing? Like... Hey, but I'm getting mission progress. Let's go. Okay. I have to play this well. Because our teammates certainly are not. So we just have to run him for 10,000 years. And I already screwed up terribly. But hey, it didn't matter because I think he ran inefficiently. Okay, so we run probably up to this next. I get stuck a little bit because I'm not that good. We fake the pallet drop. Next time we're actually going to drop it because he won't respect. We watch if he's trying to dash us. Maybe I ran that a bit too well. Because now he's leaving us, and we'll probably go back on one of the people that's dead on hook. Eruption, and yeah, God, what is happening? Like, he didn't, like, from what I saw there in Chase, he wasn't doing anything spectacular. Tragically, this gen, by the way, that we had at 90% regressed all the way down to 25. It blew up when she got down because he has Eruption, one of the most frustrating meta perks in the game. We're gonna try to lure this guy away. Thankfully, I think he didn't notice the Dwight. Yeah, he did. Okay, he's back on the other Dwight. And he didn't run early. Yeah, you really want to get a lead on leaving your objective. And he's on the other girl again. Yeah, and he's gonna down her and we're gonna get eruptioned. Oh, he kicked that gen. Interesting. Well, we did not end up hitting a wall, so we didn't even lose a health state. Really happy this guy's chasing us, because we're kind of our team's only hope here. We have to keep him off the person that's dead on hook. And we are doing a spectacular job currently. We are going to get hit here, though. Ooh, that was... Oh, wait, what? I think that was a visual bug? Because on my screen, he went flying way over there. Rubber banded back and then dashed into me? I'll want to watch that on the VOD. That was peculiar. I think I heard someone get eruptioned, sadly. I think the gen had to be really close to being finished. We're not staying in the area. I'm gonna go see. I feel like this might have been the gen. Oh my gosh. Auriphobia. He heals slower while within his terror radius. And we have really fast skill checks. And because this is such a small map, we're almost always going to be in his terror radius. Like right here we aren't, but that's because we're at the totally opposite end. Yield. Grab a vaccine. Yeah, I feel like I've run great this game. I feel like our teammates, like Dwight was totally good. Me and Dwight, the Dwight brothers, have been doing well. He's chasing the other Dwight. That's our sign to go try and get on this gen. In the past, I would not have known he was in chase with Dwight, because the little legs at the bottom would not have been there. That gen is almost entirely regressed, which is terrible. Kind of above me. Kind of feeling like if this guy didn't have Call of Brine Pain Resonance, I'm sorry, Call of Brine Eruption, we may have actually finished enough gens in time. But we've just been slowed down by that so much, and people have been doing such an abysmal job at running. Okay, we sit here. We came off the hook. That gen is not progressed. I'm getting some weird glitchy stuff going on. I think that guy went downstairs and just dashed beneath us. Oh, Liberator was for unhooking. Hope he sees me. It's time to jump down. Try to go over here. I did not realize he had already broken that. Did not get a fast vault there. Kind of thought I would. Just drop that early. I thought he was looking at me, so I dead-hearted way early. Ugh. Tragic. I did not run that very well. But at this point, I'm not sure it matters much. I don't think we have progress on any of the remaining gens. So we're kind of just playing it out. If I had another chase like the... Oh, what? So he must have not had any hooks close enough to us. Yeah, the one right there is gone because he killed someone on it. This map is kind of known for questionable hook spawns. And our teammate's dead too, so. I don't feel that bad about this game for my gameplay. I think I played really solidly, but we had at least one teammate that was actively throwing, and then the other girl was like not doing well at all, so even if it was not intentional.
You've really become quite an playtime.
Well, I was trying to get injured there. I don't know if he's intentionally failing so many swings or if they're legit. I could barely see anymore. I was trying to build him a house in there so that he couldn't escape, but he knew what I was doing. He just played it safe and stayed on the outside of the pallets. And he drops me here again because he can't find it. I guess we crawl this direction and pray we find the hatch. It's not happening though. I think I ran that pretty decently too for what I was given. Like maybe I shouldn't have run into the middle because there weren't really resources left there. Yep, he found it. How about one last ride, buddy? One last chase. There was the hatch. One unfortunate thing is we are fully infected now, so we are slow. I think like 6% slower.
Just accept your fate.
He just wants me to accept my fate. I don't wanna. I don't even know if I make this. Ah! Is he actually letting me out? Is it possible to mod this game to have your model as the player character? I do not know. Yeah, I don't think it's even possible for me to make it out at this point. Or maybe I could have opened it, bled out. Yeah, whatever. You don't make it. Alas. I think I've seen like custom stuff where people switched out character models and things. But I don't know. I'm trying to think, because I know you don't want to be on like live servers with that stuff, because you could get banned depending on what you're editing. GG, once again. I really think it was our teammates there playing not so great. Yeah, if so, like, I don't think that many people mod much stuff. The biggest stuff I've seen modded is like different icons for the perks, and people used to do a lot of really annoying, like, just swapping out colors, like making stuff a lot more visible for like an advantage, which is a headache. Like if it is, oh look, the other guy's TTV perk. Wait, TTT? It's not TTV. I do often like looking at other players in the game, seeing if they have like a Twitch channel or YouTube channel, because it's nice to go back and look at the gameplay from a different angle, see if you've missed anything. Yeah, back to just if it's possible to mod, I don't know. I'm not really into the mod scene of it. But I think they heavily dissuade modding, at least on the live servers, because it can give like a competitive advantage. I need another monitor to keep up with everything now. I only have 2 monitors, and it's kind of cramped already with having the one monitor like split in half between live streaming and the like OBS window. Okay, on to another game. Hopefully this time teammates will pull some of their own weight, or at least not be an active hindrance and intentionally run into the killer like I feel like the one girl was doing. It would be much appreciated. Trying to think back to if I saw any other mods in the game. Yeah, not that I'm really coming up with. I think someone may have made like a private DVD thing that was separate to like do that sort of crazy stuff on. But way more often I just see the absurd cheats that sometimes get through, and they have killers flying around, throwing infinite hatchets, stuff like that. Okay, this is a pretty good gen to start on, I think. Sadly, these guys don't want to prove thyself with me. I think that's Pyramid Head's terror radius. Actually, I'm not sure how I feel about this update, because now I know that I've been on a gen for half of a generator, and not a single teammate has touched a different gen yet. So maybe this update will just make me angry when I see the sheer amount of time waste going on. About to say this guy's been running him pretty well. Pyramid Head can be hard to mind game. Still don't see other people on generators. I got pain res. Please let me finish this in time now. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm glad I finally got the stream set up. Like over the winter break, I like put in the time to try to get everything running so I can just quickly hop on whenever. And yeah, I think it's been going pretty good thus far once I figured out my like performance issues. So yeah. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. And you're welcome here whenever. Yep. This is the most progressed gen. And I, out of rage, missed a skill check. Like, there's... in no world should I finish an entire gen, go to a second gen, and, like, immediately get hit by the... like, I got hit by both pain res. That means that they didn't get more than, like, 20% on a gen this entire game thus far, my teammates. Like, what are they doing? Like, I still don't see a single one of them on a gen. I'm gonna have to finish every single gen on my own. Seems like they got a flashlight save there, maybe? Unless I misremembered what was happening. Okay, we finally got someone else on a gen. I get pain resed again, as usual. He's touching a gen 2. Wow, incredible. Oh, that is terrible. And I missed because I was paying too much attention. Did he hit all... Did he hit both of them with an ability use there? What? I don't understand what is happening. Like... And then this is going to get pain resed again, by the way. Our cage ended up over there. Yep, I'm about to get pain resed off this. If I didn't screw up that skill check earlier, I might have finished this. I definitely would have finished this. Okay, teammate has the unhook. And then I have to go for this save. Yeah, I don't know what's up with people just kind of trolling today. Hopefully he stays on me here. And I can do some cheeky, Yeah, it was bad on me. I should have stayed more towards the center. I should have listened. That's what I should have done. Pyramid Head is very audible. So he's a good one to try to listen out for what he's doing. Dead hard. I did not gain as much distance as I thought there. I wasted some movement. Wow, 3 people on gens. It's a miracle. I ran long enough that they decided to start progressing the game. Pain res. I think they actually like going time, so that's good. He is heading towards the 2 people on a gen though, which is kind of rough. So that person's probably going to stick on that gen, so we want to pick up this gen if we get saved. Who just got hit? Vittorio just did. That's tragic. He's dead on hook, so yeah, really not good. I'm gonna want her to go back to the gen, and we'll self-heal. It's not the gen, but whatever. Maybe she can get a flashlight save because she's a dope TTV player. Huh. This is actually really good for us, by the way. He outweighted the dead hard that time because I got him so hard last time, but he still ran for a long time and we got every gen complete. That is fantastic. Now, I do have to be scared. I am tormented. So if I go down here, he can just instantly moor me on the ground. But I feel good that we finally we ran him long enough that every gen was completed. I should have paid more attention where the gates were, so we want to watch here and see. Okay, there's someone working on a gate right there. So that's most likely where we are running. I think it should be ready in time. Yep. Thankful Mr. Pyramid Head did not, he didn't camp the hook, which is great for us. So now the only thing people really have to be scared of is Noed. No one escapes death, where he can insta-down one of us, but I don't think he has it. Otherwise, I think he would have, like, camped more. But hey, we somehow managed to make it out this game. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like everyone's just waiting around, because we fully, everyone seems safe, so we're gonna head out. Yeah. I mean, I was moaning a lot that game about teams being inefficient on gens, but it worked out. I think a lot of it was due to we ran quite well there. Multiple times. We had 2 really good chases. I was very happy that the Vittorio managed to escape him while on Death Hook. Yep, she can make it out. Just leave. What are you doing? Classic TTV. Just hit her twice, buddy. But yeah. Overall, I feel good about that one. Ran well. I would like to go back and look at the VOD, check the timing on how long we ran versus how long we were not in chase. It was nice the teammates finally got on gens there while I was in chase. I looked down and I saw every single one of them on a gen. But yeah. Somehow we ended up with the least points. I think I did screw up like 2 skill checks that game, which was like really dumb, really bad. I think I'm trying to pay attention to too many things at once, like looking around towards chat, paying attention to the new icons when I'm not used to it. And I just managed to totally miss several big things like that. Oh, he had I'm all ears. That's interesting. We managed to juke even though he had that. And he also had nurses. Save the best for last, I did not notice. Maybe that's why he caught up so well the one time, actually. GG. And of course, he had the pain res that we got hit with multiple times. But yeah, pretty decently done on the part of the killer. Or if he downed him and then dropped him outside, I don't know. But anyway, overall, solid game. No matter how infuriating it was. But hey, we need to carry at some point, right? So we are now halfway through the rewards. Because of that, I think that's probably a good place to let off here for the day. I could keep going, but as I mentioned previously, I was so tired yesterday that I just crashed, so I probably just want to get a bit ahead on rest here, so that I can make sure I'm actually good to hop back on and stream tomorrow some more. So thank you for those who did turn into the stream. Let me switch over here. Yeah, thanks again for those who turned into the stream. Yeah, pretty just really happy that there's a new DPD update out. That they keep improving the game and that we have more missions and stuff to work towards. And yeah. So I'll most likely be streaming again tomorrow, probably a bit later because I'm normally not free this early in the day. Yeah, I hope you have a great day or night. I'll plan to see you all next time.